Just wait till it fills up. Send the links out. Hello, Glenn Matthews. Just bear with me for a minute. I'm just sending links out to people. There we go. How are you all today? Just one sec. Blow the old nose. Ah. No, it's not the coronavirus, it's hay fever. Let's see who's all in. Glenn Matthews, Bon Scott. We have Simply Alan here. Hello, Simply Alan. How are you today? On this lovely night. It's clear skies. I hope you'll be out the back tonight because you can see a comet. Meant to be visible tonight. Hello, Tom Bradford. I'm going to post the link to a channel. This is the Doom Show, guys. If you're not already subscribed to him, I want you to subscribe to him. 1 second. I like to help him out, you know, get him some subscribers because he's got a good channel. So how are you all? I'll wait till it fills up a bit. Give me 5 minutes or so and then we'll talk about some stuff. So what have you all been doing today then? What this lovely Saturday? What have you all been doing? Stuck indoors. Before we start talking about aliens and war and things, what you all been doing? Come on. Your YouTube notifications don't work, I know. I've managed to get on my channel my subscriber count back, as you all see. If you shut the chat page for a second, you'll see my subscriber count. I managed to get that back. I've set it up differently. So, hey man, hey Doom, I've put a link up to your channel, man. Help you out of there, because you've got a good channel. We need to get you up to 1,000 subscribers. David Icke lost his YouTube channel. I didn't know. I watch him a lot. No problem, Doom. No problem, Clint. I mean, thanks for putting me onto that news article, that news place, Sputnik. Really good. I'm going to be reading a few articles out of here tonight. Hey, Jill. So, before I start, what he's all been doing, he's been doing something in this quarantine. I mean, I was away raking about in the woods today looking for old mine shafts. And I found one. You know what I'm like, little boy, playing away. I know, man. See, last night after my Friday night live stream, I uploaded it and it just wouldn't let me any people chat, leave comments. So I thought that was weird. So I signed out and then I went to sign back in. I couldn't get back in. Eventually, I managed to get back in. But that was a carry on, man. I don't know what's going on. You must be hitting a nerve talking what you're talking about. You know, Doom? You need to sub. I want to get Clint up to 1,000 subscribers and then he can go live on YouTube. And then I can get a shout out in the show. It's my mission in life. My good God, there's my brother. How does this work? That's my brother down the bottom, by the way. The one called Drew. Please welcome Drew to the party chat. I've had a lot of friends on YouTube that have lost subscribers. I've had friends on here that have... Honestly, they can't get into their channels. They've been banned for 2 weeks because they talked about certain things. I mean, they were talking... I think last night the reason I had the bother with my channel is because I was talking about people getting implanted with a chip. You know? Drew's new to this chat thing. Drew is a David Icke fan. He likes talking about David Icke. He likes listening to David Icke. Oh, and there's Gina. Haunted Spirits. Drew, molefish and chips. Is that what you're eating the new? You're a lucky bugger because all the shops round about here are shut. Aye, thank you, Doom Show, my friend. Listen, guys, honestly, Drew, if you're in here, please subscribe to Doom Show. Here's the link again to his channel, because you can't subscribe now through people. You've got to subscribe through links. So I prepared all the links here for different channels. You see? You just click on that, and it'll take you straight to Doom Show. Click on him. Good day. What did you miss? You've not missed anything yet, my friend. I've not started talking yet. I was going to be talking about anything you want me to talk about, really. This is Saturday night. This is we talk about ghosts. We talk about aliens. We talk about 5G. Oh shit! Shouldn't have mentioned that word. We talk about anything. Doom Show is great, by the way. He's got one of the best channels out there. Do you know that Doom Show used to have nearly 6,000 subscribers at one point? Didn't they, Doom? Until the government tried to shut you down because you were talking the truth. Doom Show's got a great channel. I'm just about to talk about something, actually. It's about over Texas. It's in Sputnik News. I am Brew. I'm allowed my own brewness. Right. Shall I start? I need to go to here. I want to go to Sputnik News. This is a great channel, by the way. It was Clint that showed me this channel today. I didn't care about it until he showed me it. But here, for you alien hunters out there, the guys that like aliens, David Icke's alright. Yes, he's a wee bit strange. He doesn't talk about the reptilians anymore. He doesn't really talk about the aliens anymore. I've noticed that he's went all quiet about the old aliens, you know. But anyway, probably are. The royal family's probably all aliens. You don't know these things, right? Right, this is quite interesting. The triangle-shaped UFO-like object detected in the Texas skies for 4 times in a year. Now, is this back engineered technology, or is it something more? Well, they're coming to take me back to my home planet. The mysterious lights were recorded days before the Pentagon officially what's that? They released much debated videos taken. And everybody knows about these videos. That's the videos of the 2 fighter jets trying to catch it, but they couldn't catch it, right? And the 2 pilots are talking between each other, going, "Oh my God, I wished I could have a shot of that kind of thing," right? On board the aircraft, alleged guests to the Earth in order to clear up about the eclipse. Right, let's have a look. Well, here's a video, right? And it's meant to be a UFO. My volume's down. Oh my good God. I'll need to enlarge that. Right. This is meant to be an alien spaceship, right? This is Look at that. I can't see it, guys. Can you see it? I'll start it again, okay? Bloody thing. Right, now. It shows you catch the whole thing. Right, there you go. That's above Texas. Now, there's no sound, guys, because I've turned it off. I'll let you watch it and then I'll watch it after. I mean, come on. Now, I'm not in the chat now, guys, and I can't really see he's in the chat because I'm showing you this. But look at that. That was above Texas, guys. And that's not a drone. There's no way that's a drone. Let's have a look. And it's still there. I'm trying to read. You know, I'm trying to make it good for you guys, but I can't see the chat. Can you see it okay now, guys? Wait a minute, I'll try and upload this. I'm going to give you the link to this, right? Because this is far out stuff. Right, let me see. Share. Right, three messages. Right, listen, I'll not let me share this, but I'll share the Sputnik. I think I can share that. How do you share this, Clint? How do you share this news thing? It's only letting me share the Facebook. Go to Sputnik International, right? I'll hold up the page for yous. Go there, Sputnik International, and you'll find it. You know? But that is, I'll tell you what, my brother Drew's in the chat, I'll send it to him now on his phone. He likes these kind of things, right? There you go, Drew. That's for you. You can watch that. But that shows you what is above you. Have you noticed tonight, guys, that there's not a cloud in the sky? Well, there is. That's what it's like over Scotland now. There's not one cloud in the sky. I'm trying to figure out a way to share a copy, guys. Just give me a... It's only letting me post on Facebook or Notepad. Don't phone me, Drew, while I'm doing this. You okay? No, somebody tried to phone me. Right. I just went in and to message somebody. I'm just, give us a sec, guys, because my brother Drew's trying to phone me now, and it's popping up in this. Don't phone me if you're watching this, Drew. Do you understand? Right, now, he's getting excited because I sent him UFO stuff. I think the aliens are coming. Right, share. I'm keeping fine, Owen. I'm just trying to figure out a way to send this link in the chat, but it's not letting me for some really annoying reason. Right, wait a minute. Cancel. If I could go to that guy's YouTube page, but it's not letting me. Bloody worried, man. Okay. Listen live, COVID-19, Facebook, multimedia speech. It's not letting me send it, guys. That's the thing about this Sputnik News. It doesn't do it. You're going to have to go to Sputnik News. It's easy. Just put in Sputnik News. That's all you put in. And there's hundreds of stories, right? And I'm going to be reading you another one. This is amazing stuff. I'm just going to come back into the chat for a quick second or two because I want to see what you are saying because I can hardly see you because of this stuff. I'm going to have to rig up another tablet so as I can see what you are saying. There we go. I'm back in. Hi, there's Doom, man. I don't know what's going on. See, Kim's back in the limelight. Have you seen Kim Jong-un? He's up, walking about like a wee bobblehead that he is. Where is he? Where has he been? Is he hiding for the coronavirus? Or is he hiding for something else? You know? I'm just reading all your comments and that, guys. I'm going to have to get myself a cheap tablet so as I can see the comments, because in this, the comments don't work for some terrible reason. You can hear loads of helicopters. Go and film it. Go and film it. Liam is waiting on me baking with him. I'll be back in 10. That's no problem in Haunted Spirits. Are you watching Ike tomorrow? I'll watch Ike. People said the same thing about the stealth fighter. I know, but come on. Come on. There's a lot more to these things. You know? Look, there was the... What was that bomber before the stealth bomber? What's the big famous spy plane that everybody thought was a UFO? Is it the Blackbird? You know, the thing it sat in the... Is it the Blackbird? When it sat in the runway, all the fuel would leak out it because it was... Right, thanks. Thanks, Jill. See? Good people like you. There's Jill. Put it up for you guys. Because I'm trying to multitask here. Aye, the B2. The B2 bomber. That's what it was. Everybody thought that was an alien spaceship. But where are we getting the technology for you guys? That's the question. Where are we getting the technology from? Roswell? Right, I'm going back to Sputnik News now because there's something else I want to show you. Kim Jong-un. He's fine. Seemingly. If it's him. Unless it's an old footage of him. Right. Let's see. That... Where is it? That about the triangle-shaped things above Texas. And then we've had the declassification of that video, guys. Come on. I know Drew, my brother, he doesn't 100% believe in aliens, but I can tell you something now. See Clint, the Doom Show in here, he's seen an alien spaceship. I've seen strange things at night, flying through the sky. Some folk don't believe until you see it, to be honest with you guys. What's that? I'm having a speech about the coronavirus next week, Thursday, Boris Johnson. Where is Boris Johnson? I've not seen him. He's like the Scarlet Pimpernel. The Area 51 is in Nevada, right? But, come on. What technology... what's the... Doom, if you're still watching, Clint, what's the name of that spaceship you're meant to have? But, you know, they say we have it, but we don't have it. Is it some kind of... Oh, what's it called? It's a secret space aircraft. What's it called? They say that we've got it, but obviously they deny it. What is it? It's the triangular shaped spaceship. It's got a name. It's no the B something or other. What is it? The TR3B, that's it. The TR3B. Wait and I'll show you this, guys, right? Now, there's been sightings of this everywhere. TRB. Image. Right? There has been sightings everywhere of this, guys. Right? The folk will say it doesn't exist. It's no real. Right? I mean, look at that. You know, people taking pictures of it. It's a secret. It's obviously the government have built this and they're using it. Right? And no doubt, would you call it, 20 years from now, it'll be released. You see, guys, the stealth bomber's old technology now. Do they still use the stealth bomber? Or is it the B2 they use more? Let's see if we can get the video footage in this. It's an anti-gravity spaceship, isn't it, Clint? The TR3B. It doesn't exist officially. That's what it says in this site, right? I'm just getting rid of a stupid pop-up for now. I have to try to sell me a Ford Ranger, because it's obviously an American site. And I'm going to fiddle with the... Wait now. There we go, copied it. I copied the link. I think I've managed it this time. Hooray! Aye, but honestly, see Boris Johnson, he is like the Scarlet Pimpernel. Come on. We never see him. Where is he? I ken his girlfriend's had a woman, but come on. Aye, have a look at that, Drew, if you're in the chat, and then tell me if you don't believe in aliens or no. See, that's the thing, right? You know? Makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder what is going on in space right now. You know? What's that? What's the name of that spaceship NASA's got above the Earth that's meant to be getting up? It stays up for 300 days at a time. It looks like a mini shuttle. You see them all going up to it with their big suits on and that, filling it with fuel. What's the name of that one? The flat Earth, right? I don't know. Maybe it does exist. Maybe we're in the flat Earth. I don't know. I mean, Doom was talking about, the real 37B. I mean, Doom was talking the night about Dyson spheres. Everybody knows what a Dyson sphere is, don't you? And it's no a Hoover, before he's saying, right? It's like an alien, the build round about a sun to harness the sun's energy, right? It's speculative. What happens if the Earth and the Mars and all the other wee stupid planets and the moon and your sun is inside a Dyson sphere? And that's why you don't see the stars. There's a pickler for you. What happens, right, if the Earth is a planet? Just hypothetically say this. Say the Earth is a planet, right? Which it probably is. I don't know. I've never been in space. I'll never know. Right? There's these things called speculative, right? They've talked about advanced aliens, right, could build a Dyson sphere round about a sun. So that's basically harnessing the power to power their civilizations, right? Now, what's his name? Neil Armstrong and that said he'd never seen any stars when he stood on the moon, which I thought was extremely suspicious. He probably wasn't on the moon. He was probably in a big hangar somewhere, okay? Now, what happens if we're inside the Dyson sphere with the sun? That's why you don't see the stars. I mean, think about it. A Dyson sphere. Yeah, any's ever watched Star Trek? Have we any Star Trek people in here? I'm a Trekkie. I like Deep Space Nine and Voyager, and they're my kind of famous ones, right? I like the ones. If MD watched Star Trek, remember the series where Scotty comes back? Okay, the one with Captain Picard. And they come across this ginormous Dyson sphere. And it opens on the inside. And there's worlds inside it. And a sun. What happens if that's us? What happens if we can't go beyond that because we're stuck inside a Dyson sphere? Battlestar Galactica. Oh, I've not seen that. The old one was the best. The new one I didn't really like. I never liked the last Star Trek. See the Star Trek one with Picard? I couldn't watch that. I just couldn't watch that one. I liked Janeway and I liked Deep Space Nine. They were they were the best ones. That's very true. Just think about it in this sense. Look at the people in the 16th century that said they could perform like say they get two magnets and they made things move across a table, right? That was deemed you were possessed by a devil. If you were a scientist in this 15th, 16th century, you were lucky if you got away with getting burnt at the stake. See, that's the thing, right? We've got the sun, right, in space, right? Now, this is what I kind of get. The space, there's nothing in space meant to be, right? It's basically nothingness, right? There's no air, and you float about, right? So how does the sun burn? I know it's nuclear explosions, but if there's no air, how's it burning? You know? I saw the episode with Picard was living a life of an old man, yes, because the satellite, and he seen the fall of the civilization and he woke up. Ah, I've seen that one. Exactly, what is space? I've never been in space, so how do we know space exists? All we've got is NASA's word for it. They say we're on a planet with a moon going round about us, going round about a sun, right? But we're taking their word for that, right? They could be making all this shit up, for all you know, right? So how do you know? And then people will say this, there's pictures of the earth. Who made the pictures of the earth? NASA. NASA has been caught, believe it or no, fabricating the earth. Actually photoshopping the earth, right? Because you can tell, because the same cloud is everywhere. So whose word have we got? The government. Right? And then you've got that thing called the ISS, the space station, right? Does that really exist? And then people will go, aye, but you can look at the Earth for live in space through the live cam. But how do you know that's real? You see what I'm trying to say here, guys? How do you know it's real? You know? I mean, there might be this, hey Jando, I mean, how do you know it's real? People say, oh look, I've got a picture of the Earth in the NASA book, right? But how do you know that picture's real? How do you ken it's not just been made? Look at our computer software now. We can make anything. The best one, right? And to be honest with you, I think this is ridiculously stupid. NASA say they've been to the moon, right? They say they've walked on the moon, right? They say they've put rovers on the moon, right? But now they say they can't get back to the moon, even though our technology is better than what it was then. And when you ask them why can't we get back to the moon, they say, oh, we haven't got the technology anymore. So what in God's name happened to the technology that taken us to the moon in the first place? And what they'll say, oh, we lost the technology. How the hell do you lose the technology to go to the moon? Because you never had it in the first place. That's how. I do think we're in space, right? And I think the Earth isn't flat. I think that's a planet, right? But there's things I just can't get my head around. How did they lose the technology to go to the moon? Right? And why did they not go back to the moon? Think about it. The moon is meant to be a place with the most resources, right? There's meant to be titanium. There's meant to be very, very rare resources on the moon, right? So why did we stop going to the moon? Why didn't we go back there and mine it? And they say they've lost the technology. I'm not saying that the Earth's flat, right? To be purely honest with you, I think we're on a planet, okay? And I think we revolve around a sun, right? But to lose the technology, where is the technology? How the hell do you lose a rocket? Oh, where's the Saturn V? I don't know. I think I left it in the shed. You know? How the hell do you lose the technology? I mean, how do you lose the technology? If you've been to the moon, right, you must have the technology to go to the moon. But when you ask them, oh, when you come back to the moon, they give this is the best answer I've ever heard. Oh, we don't have the technology to go to the moon. And then you say, well, we went before, and they're like, aye, but we lost all the technology. I mean, there wasn't a war that I know of. Nothing disastrous happened in that time span. So why can't we go back to the moon? Were we there? Really? I don't know. I watched that film the other night. Is it First Man? Neil Armstrong. He's a good actor. He's a really good actor. He's old Neil. Aye. And there's Doomsday Day. They lost all the moon rocks. You've got a rock. Let's look at this, right? We've got technology, right? Loads of technology to go everywhere in the plate, right? To go to the moon. We've got rockets. We've got rocket engines. We've got space capsules, right? And we've got rocks from the moon, right? soon as the 80s come round, there's no technology. It's all gone. It's all been destroyed. I watched a programme on YouTube and it was the NASA guy and he says, why can't we go back to the moon? And he goes, oh, we've lost the technology and it's all been destroyed. Why? Why can't we go back to the moon? We've been there so many times, so we've been told. I mean, you know, is it Neil Armstrong was meant to be the first on the moon, right? But as you say, John Doe, who put the camera there? I mean, I'll tell you, if the moon was made of cheese, I'd be up there now. Depends what kind of cheese it is. I like what do you call it? Either Dam. It's my favourite. Hello, Blue Phil. How are you, my friend? Jake's been to the moon. Were you smoking something? Jake? It's okay. I've been there a few times too. I think we all have. At one time or other when we've been taking things we shouldn't take. Hi, how did they get the moon buggy in the small capsule? I mean, did they send up a rocket first? Aye, but that's the thing. NASA say they don't have the rocks for the moon anymore. They lost them. I mean, NASA have actually says they've lost the rocks for the moon. I mean, these things are worth millions of dollars. If they're real, that is. Look, I think we've been to space. I think we've sent spaceships up there, right? But I don't think we've ever landed on the moon. But maybe that's just me, right? There's something fishy going on. Why can't we go back to the moon? That's all I'm saying. If we've been to the moon, we've had the technology to go to the moon. So why in God's name can we not go back to the moon? Think about it. Aye, that's the thing. I agree with you there, Aaron. We can go into space, right? They're sending thingies up there, right? Look at Elon Musk. He's firing everything up there and smoking joints, right? He's away with the fairies. He's firing everything up there, right? He's even got a motor orbiting the Earth somewhere. But anyway, NASA sent people to the moon. Okay? Let's state that, right? But when people say to them, when we come back to the moon to mine the resources, they say, oh, we can't go back there, we've not got the technology anymore. So where the hell's the technology went? Has somebody stole it through the night? You know? But I think we'll need to change the subject sort of before I have a nervous breakdown. I mean, look, I just can't understand. I'm stuck at the point where how the hell did NASA lose the technology? I mean, how do you lose technology like that? And then it pops into your head because they never had it in the first place. You know? I want an ounce of what Elon Musk smokes quite a lot. Did you see that tweet? What did they wipe? What was that doom show? How much did they wipe off his account? 14 billion? Because he was going to sell all his possessions. That guy's a nutcase. He's a raving lunatic. Aye. That's what I think they're doing. I think they have the technology, but they don't want to use it. And they don't want us earthlings to leave this rocky place That's alright, Dobby. I'll be on for a lot longer. I'm staying on till about 11:15 or 11:30, depending on how you all. Remember, subscribe to the Doom Show, The Last Train Out. For the... We can talk about anything you want. The moon. See, the Chinese want to go to the moon. They want to mine it. They want to get the platinum, the uranium. I don't know if there's uranium, but platinum, titanium. There's meant to be loads of stuff up there, but I don't know, because seeming like those the technologies, I don't know how they're going to get up there. Good night, Doom Show. May you dream of floating in the moon. I'll see you tomorrow, no doubt. You'll have a video up. Take care, my friend. Warp speed. I wish I had warp speed in my Vauxhall Corsa. It's leaking out, I tell you. I'm surprised Greenpeace isn't chasing me up the road in my Vauxhall Corsa. It's gone through more oil than a V8. You know? But I'll be getting a new car soon. I've saving my pennies. Did NASA know they're meant to have developed an engine that can get us to Mars for Earth in under like 2 days? I read something about that, Jan. They developed an engine or something. Don't know why they don't use it. You know? You know what time it is? It's time for a parliament. I mean, I watched a programme on the Discovery Channel the other night, and they were going on about how these asteroids are full of really, really expensive metals, and how they're going to mine them. They said they were going to mine them in the early 1990s, and they still haven't done it yet. What's that? Police van keeps going up around the old folks' bungalows and community hall near us. Think the pensioners might be having a secret disco. I suppose. You get the old, what do you call it, the glow stick suit. Like that, and their zimmers. You know? They'll be listening to the techno. They'll be jumping about with their glow sticks on the new. I've seen hundreds of folk with no abiding to the quarantine law. And see them all sitting in groups, drinking and smoking, and they'll bother them their arses. Okay, I'll Google it now. Operation Warp Speed. Misspelled that. I said what? I accidentally spelled Operation Year Speed. Operation. Trump's grants Operation Warp Speed a blank cheque to develop vaccine source. Is that it? Aye. Well, it's CNN. I don't like their page, but I'll click on it. The Clown News Network. Trump grants Operation Warp Speed a blank cheque to develop a vaccine source, say. Well, we all know what that's got to be. It's got to be a chip in it. We're all getting chipped. And they'll make it mandatory. You'll have to get it. If you don't get the chip, you'll not be able to get a passport. And if you don't have the passport, you'll not be able to get a bank account. They'll just make it that way. What's that, Jackie? What? Aye, next year. But they'll make you get it. It's got to be mandatory. That's what people don't realise. The vaccine's got to be mandatory. People are like, I'm not getting I'm not getting it. Neither am I. But when they stop your money and say you can't travel and you're not allowed out the house, what you got to do? You know? Right. I'll go to this one. I'm back on here. I'm just looking something up now, guys. I need to straighten my back. I'm sitting in a plastic chair and it's like sitting in Helga's house of torture. Oh, have you heard the latest? We might be here, we might be in quarantine. Wait for this. Until the year 2021. The joy. Well, I see China's... See how it was meant to have started, the virus in China? Seemingly, the US is basically saying that the Chinese are deliberately destroying all evidence of the coronavirus so that it can't be traced to them. I think it went wrong. I think it was a CIA op that went totally wrong. But is the coronavirus real? That's the question. Or is it all made up to train you to love being captive? I was going to say cactus there. Captive. Right, listen, I'm going to read some of your chat now and then we'll talk about what you are talking about. Is more jobs going to crash and then... Look at America. America is ready. It's like the Great Depression nearly over there. Britain, can you imagine what it'll be like if we're still in quarantine until Christmas? There's people out there now. I've seen lots of people today drinking, hanging about together, not bothering their arse. So what's going to happen when the hot weather comes in, the real hot weather comes in? Aye, but maybe that's what they're wanting. They're maybe wanting you to riot so as they can bring in full martial law. And then they'll say, time to get your chips. Oh, that comes with your vaccine. Look at that NHS health app that you can get the new. It tracks everybody. Bloody disgusting. There's no way I'm getting that vaccine. I do not care. I can tell you that right now. They'll have to tie me down and force it. Look, I was talking to a YouTuber the day. The two of us got talking. I'm friends with him on Facebook. But anyway, the two of us were talking. And seemingly, the government have got plans for this new vaccine. They're basically saying if your kid wants to go back to school, he'll need the vaccine. They've got to get it to everybody in the schools first. It's got to be police, emergency services, military, then it's got to be children first. And then they'll come for us. And they'll be make you get it because they'll take your money, they will. People think I'm mad, I'm maybe a raving lunatic, but I think they're going to make... It's got to have a chip. It's got to have nanotechnology in it. When the summer comes, more people are going to die of the coronavirus as the army going to the street. Here's an interesting fact, right? I was talking to somebody the other day. The guy I was talking to, he went to the local hospital down south. Now bear in mind, this hospital had been on the news for being like overrun with like sick people, okay? It was nearly empty. The tents outside for the people that's not meant to be well was empty. See that big London hospital? The one out next to the Thames, I can't remember what it's called. It's empty. They're fiddling the numbers here, guys. Oh look, there's Jimmy McDougall. He was killed in a car crash. Let's say he died of the coronavirus. Is there any pushback in Scotland? Folk are getting pissed off. I can tell you that right now. But the thing is, Scottish folk, we don't care. That's the thing about us Scottish folk. It could be an alien invasion hanging out the sky, and there'll be folk still stoating about the park drinking their buckfast. That video, did you see that law video? I think I did, I can't mind. Give me the link again. Look, see years ago, you could get away with hundreds of stuff, right? See now, you can't. This is what really pisses me off, right? Pisses me off to the core, right? A Christian man, right? We'll take a Christian guy, stands in the street, right, and starts preaching out the Bible, right? Not everybody wants to listen to him, right? Right? The police come along and arrest him and fine him, okay? A week later, before that, there was a group of Muslims out praying, doing their thing, right? Doing what they do, right? And not one of them get arrested. Do you know that's a bit unfair? You know there's mosques in Scotland that are still open. Christians are not allowed to go to their church and pray, but Muslims are allowed to go to their mosques and pray. One law for them, another law for us. MTC5, I'll do that after Jando. Feel free to just post it to me. Once this is uploaded, just post all the links you want. If any of you want to leave links to your channels or that, pop them up the now. Aberneth595 vids, bonjour, you French. I got away with some serious stuff when I was younger. I won't admit to what, though, in public. Look, the law now, it is like, you ought to admit, it is ridiculous, the things. No, the health and safety laws now are ridiculous. I drove past the school, this is going back a couple of months ago when the school was in, and the kids were playing, what do you call that game? Is it rounders? The kids were wearing goggles. Seriously. See the goggles that you get? Came for like cutting your grass, you know? The kids had goggles on. God, I just remember when I was at the school, I used to fall off things and scratch myself and cut myself, and the teacher would say, "Oh, that looks bad. Go and sit down at your desk." Oh, no, if the blooming flea hits me in the face, they get a week off at school. No bother, haunted spirits. Remember, and subscribe to Haunted Spirits there. She's got a great channel, and she gives you like a reading. She does tarot card reading. She has got a great channel. Yeah, Drew, if you're still in, go and subscribe to my friend Haunted Spirits. That's one of my ghost hunting team. You can get your tarot cards read, tell you your future. ER Doom then in UK over Corona. I've noticed, right, I do think they're fiddling the books with this coronavirus. I'm going to say it again. They're fiddling the books. I think if 100 people die of the coronavirus, they add an extra 700 on. Did you see that place in America? The big, what do you call it in America? The place where you go when you're buried. Oh, it's not a graveyard, it's a, oh, what is it? It's like an undertaker, but it's the undertaker's name in America. What's an undertaker called in America? Same thing, right? He's been New York State, right? New York City have been issuing false death certificates so as they get more money granted to them. So if one person dies, they're saying 20 people have died, so as they get more funds for Trump. Of course, they've not been straight about the numbers. It's only a matter of time. See, this is training, guys, right? This is training for you. This is training. See if this lasts a year. This is the first wave. Now let's think about this, right? This is meant to be the first wave of the coronavirus, okay? They say there's 8 waves coming. And we've got to be in lockdown for 8 years. And by that time, people will be that afraid. They'll be begging for the vaccine. They'll be begging for the vaccine. And then they'll go, oh, you can only have the vaccine if you get a chip. And they'll be like, oh, no bother, oh, aye, give me. That's what's going to happen. Right, I'll just click on that link there. MRC5, right, I'm going to save that. Thank you, Jan. Share that. Share it to myself because then I'll care what it is. Thank you, Jan, though. I've MRC5, council cell strain is a human cell culture, the compass of the. I'll read that after. I'll probably do a video on it, okay? Give me something to read after, something to do it. But honestly, guys, that's what it's got to be. It's conditioning. It's like what happens to you when you're in the jail. I've never been in jail, but think about it. It's conditioning. It's what happened to the Japanese done to the British prisoners, right? It's conditioning. If they keep making you think you're going to get a virus and die horrible death when you go out your door, that'll be the first wave. The second wave will come. Say this last, say, November, right? And then 2 months later, the second wave comes. It all goes back to normal again. It all goes back to quarantine. And they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it. Before you know it, you'll be pleading for the vaccine. And even if they say, listen, we've got the chip there that comes with it, it'll have all your information on it and we'll be able to track you, you'll go, aye, it doesn't matter, I just want the vaccine, I'll take the chip. That's what will happen. Look, I'm not an expert. I'm maybe talking pearly rubbish, right? But I know things are changing. You look at the facial recognition systems they've got in. Even if you wear a mask now, right? Where am I? If I walk down the street, right, with this on, let's just do it all, right? I put this on, right? If I put this on, right, walking down the street, and even I've got a hat on, they can tell who I am through my eyes. Just need to put that pair of sunglasses on or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, guys. I've seen the film the Fifth Wave. The big alien spaceship. The first wave, they wipe out all the technology. The second wave, it's a pandemic. The third wave, it's a tidal wave or something like that. Nah, I've seen that. That's weird, by the way. My Google device just turned on, and I've got it on mute. There's no way it can be listening to me, and it's just lit up there. That shouldn't do that. I've actually turned it on to mute, so it's not listening to me. But it actually lit up there. Why does the people on the news channel keep saying the peak is going down? I know the news folk, I know. You've got to remember, see, the media now, they're no reporters, they're actors. That's all, they're just doing what they're told. And if they do what they're told, they get a healthy and good life. Thanks for subbing Haunted Spirits, whoever subbed her, by the way, because she has got a good channel and she deserves a lot of subscribers. She really has. I'm going to have a drink. Oh, I am brew. What he's all drinking tonight? And he's drinking whiskey or anything? MSN reports and reads the skip, guys. That is the way of the world now. You used to have a thing long ago called reporters that actually went out and found the news and found stories and then put them in paper and you would read them and it was true. But now they're handed a thing and say, like, read that, don't say anything else, read that. Okay? Reporters, there's no reporters left in the world. They're actors. They can trace you with everything now, that's the problem, Jan. The GPS in your watch, there's GPS in everything. And I was looking at a new car, I was looking at a Nissan, a 2009 Nissan Note, right? It comes with Wi-Fi built in there, which I'll turn off when I get it. But come on. I've been told you built in. Everything can track you. Everything. Anything with cameras. Right? I watched a programme one day about washing machines. See the new washing machines that are out now? They send information back to the manufacturer. I don't know how they do it. They must have like some kind of mobile device inside them. Let's look at it, right? How many things in your home have a camera? Smart TV? Xbox? PlayStation? iPad? Laptop? Mobile phone? There's no way I'll buy a 5G phone. This is a 4G phone. I'll have this until the thing is dead. And then this has been one of the bestest phones I've ever had. And it's a cheap phone. And I'll just buy another one after that. I've managed to turn off the Google tracking on it. I've turned off the Google tracking. Which is kind of hard to do. But I done it. Yeah, send fake news on TV. I've seen... Look, we know the media lie, guys, right? Remember, about a month ago, it was New York, right? New York City. And the cameraman was like, oh, we're in a disaster zone right now. We're in the hospital. There's people dying everywhere, right? Well, I thought, oh my God, that looks terrible. But then somebody posted it on Facebook. The exact same video with the exact same people was actually filmed in Italy. They taken that footage and said it was America. You know how they knew? There was a mark in the floor and it was exactly the same mark in the American footage. And the Americans thought it was New York City Hospital. But it wasn't. It was Italy. And they were caught. Nobody talked about it. It was hushed up before, within the next day or two, it was gone. Remember, what news station was it that done the false claims about the Syrian gas attack? Oh, look at this as Syrian gas attack. And then a year later, there was another gas attack, but it was the same footage. I need to blow my nose, guys. My nose is running. You see what I'm saying, guys? They're actors. They're just doing what the state tells them to do. They're just doing what the state tell them what to do. I'm just going to read some of this. Everything. They can track you every way now. I downloaded an app the other day. You can track you if you use YouTube. Do you know that? Even if you turn your phone on to flight mode, they can still track you. It's amazing, that. If you're still watching TV on your low, I've got a HD TV, but it's not a smart TV. So I'm okay. It's not a smart TV. And my Xbox has a camera, but I put a bit of tape over the lens. So it looks for you, but it can't find you. So I've turned that off, you know. That's why my dad doesn't leave the house. As a way of mind control, guys. Remember that film, guys? And it was about the guys, I think it was 1980s or 1990s. And aliens had taken over the world, but nobody could see it unless they wore the sun specs. They live. Remember it? They were controlling everything. The media aren't the reporters anymore. They're actors. They're reading off a script. What's that? I have 4K TV, okay, third HK TV making, I think now. I mean, I've got an Xbox One, right? And I go into party chat with my friends quite a lot. They can track you with that. They can listen to what you're talking about. But you know something? I don't care. I don't care if they shut me down. I'll just start another channel again. The world... I don't think YouTube's got to be on for much longer, guys. It'll be on, but it'll be people with kittens playing and folk saying stupid stuff like drinking 20 gallon of like crap. I don't know, but it'll be stupid videos like that that'll be on YouTube. These videos, when I upload this, I bet you I get about 20 thumbs down. I'll probably lose half my subscribers again. It's a carry on, but I don't care. I remember the V series, and it was I remember that. It is mind control, guys. I mean, have you ever noticed kids now, right? Kids don't really go out and play anymore. They sit and play their Xboxes and I mean, I play on Xbox. I play it for 2 hours every day, right? I play it at night. Sometimes, I'm not on the night, I'm not going on the day, right? But kids play it all the time. I seen a 5-year-old working an iPad one day better than I could ever work it. I've actually turned all my electrical devices off at night when I go to my bed, because the Wi-Fi with these things are bad. I used to suffer from migraines, but see now when I go to my bed, my phone gets turned off, my iPad gets turned off, everything is off. And what a difference it's made. I mean, I was driving about 7 months ago, right? I was driving along in my local high street, Lanark, okay? And I'm driving along, and a young boy, I would say he was about 14 or something, on his phone, he was like that. His earphones on. He walked right out between me and three other vehicles. There was vehicles coming towards me, and I was going towards them, and he actually just walked out right across the main street. Never looked. We all stopped and peeped at him. Never even looked round. He was glued to this. I mean, seriously. It was like one of those two-lane, right? There was a vehicles going straight ahead and I was going that way. There was vehicles coming this way towards me. And he walked right out in between us all. The bus jumped onto his brakes. I jumped onto my brakes. The van in front of me jumped onto his brakes. He never even looked round. He just kept going. It was as if he was a zombie. He just walked straight across the high street. And that's kids today. And then if you had to hit one of them, it'd be your fault because you're the driver. No, their fault that they're hypnotised with their bloody motor. You know what I'm saying, guys? The kids, I can guarantee you this, will be the first to get chipped. Because you've got to remember, we're old now. I'm 38, right? I'm maybe younger than all yous. I don't know what age yous are. But the kids will be the first to get chipped. They'll be the new generation that take over. And all I'm going to say is, God help us all. I mean, there's kids out there that are really nice. There's kids out there that are clever, and they know they're awake to what's happening to the world, but there's not enough of them. And I can guarantee you this, they'll be the first chipped. Some of them want chipped. Some of them want to be chipped. They think it's got to be great. Oh, I've got a microchip on me. I don't need to carry money about with me. I don't need to carry a credit card. I can just put my horn out or something and pay for it. I'm 38-year-old and I feel like I'm 38. You know? And especially with this lockdown. I can't go and see my friends. I can't go ghost hunting. It's a bloody nightmare. Aye, Sweden, they have microchips already, Tom. I seen that. You know how it started out? It was, see, in the workplace, you need to bring a card in to clock in. Oh, you need a different card to open the garage. Oh, you need a different card to get into the factory. But one chip will have all your information. And you don't even need to bring any money with you because it'll pay for everything. What's that, Haunted Spirits? You'll be 48. You're not that old then. I feel old. I like my ghost hunting, but I can't get I go ghost hunting with Haunted Spirits in the chat, but I can't go ghost hunting because of this bloody lockdown. I can't go with my friends. I can't get in my car. I can't go even buy a new car because of this stupid lockdown. And it's sad. Look, I've noticed a lot of people are not sticking to the lockdown now. I've noticed it in a big way. People aren't sticking to it. They're no. I can bet your boots there'll be riots in the streets. If this continues to next year, oh my God. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. The supermarkets are still, you can only buy one thing. I mean, as long as if you're feeding a family, right? Or you're only allowed one pot noodle. You know? I think that's a bit stupid. I'm just going to read some of your comments. Yep, they're getting away money. And they're getting rid of money soon too. They say within 10 years there'll be no cash whatsoever. Don't you worry, haunted spirits, we'll get back out again. And we'll go ghost hunting. Mind you, if this continues, I just don't know what's going to happen, guys, because I can't even, I was talking to somebody today across the fence with me and that, and you can't go anywhere. I miss my friends. You know? And if there's 8 waves coming. But the strange thing is, guys, some of these so-called hospitals are meant to be over-flooded with people lying about, coughing and dying. They're lucky if there's 3 people in them. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know this virus is even real. You know? Is the virus real? Is it one big cloak and dagger event to keep us all in the house, to train us all up? And that's it, you know? I'm just going to read some of the chat. Got cash from a customer yesterday. Right, well, look forward to keeping your cash because soon you'll have a chip inside you. What you got to do, Bon, Scott, if when you go, say in maybe a year's 2 times when they've brought out the vaccine and the chip, and the person goes, listen, I can't pay you, you've not got a chip, what you got to do? Because believe me, the government are good at these things. I bet you the government's watching this, what we're doing right now. I bet they're watching us right now, guys. Talking away. There'll be someday, I'm telling you. Who's the people being above the roof, my friend? Is this who's the people keep building above? I don't know, man. The world's messed up. The world's a terrible place become. They're all concerned about the people dying of this virus. Look at all the poor children in countries that are dying for famine and they don't bother their arse. You see? That's very true. I've not heard that saying for a very long time. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I've not heard that for a very long time. You know? I know we should be helping the people in Africa, but that's the thing. You know? The government would rather give like £100 million to Pakistan, you know, and they've got nuclear weapons. Why don't we? The only thing we do in India is take all their resources. What's that, hunted dog? I'd be scared to go to the doctors for a check. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is what I think is ridiculous, right? I get medication, right? And I got a letter in my prescription the other day saying that, listen, you'll need to come down for your checkup, but the doctors is closed because of the coronavirus. Are they idiots or something? Or am I in a twilight zone here? Or they want me to go down there so I get infected? No, I'm not going. We can sort my medication, I don't care. They want to I think I watched the news. Let's talk about the news for the change. I watched the news yesterday, and Boris is basically ignoring the pleas for help from the old people's homes. He's ignoring them. He's stopping the testing. He doesn't care. He knows if all the old people die, there'll be no pensions to pay out. I've not been to bloody doctors in ages. And doctors, I don't like going to doctors. Doctors is alright. I'd rather go to the doctors than the dentist. Who likes going to the dentist? No, me. I sometimes, because of the Sky Q, it gives you all the crazy channels. I find the Japanese channel quite good. I watch that all the time. But the Japanese, they're strange folk. They don't really care about anything. They just pictures of stupid things. Tom, you would rather go to the dentist than go to the doctors? Seriously? That's the thing about the dentist, right? You ever noticed about the dentist? Why in God's name do they have to use such a big syringe? Why can they not use a wee syringe? A wee plastic thing? But no. They've got to use this big long metal thing with a huge long needle. Why? To terrify you. I hate the dentist. I need to go back to the dentist to get a filling sorted, but I can't go to the dentist to get the filling sorted because it's closed because of this stupid virus. And it says, you don't have to be scared. I'll give you a huge... Nah. Ghost hunting's fun. I like ghost hunting. Creeping about in the dark with your torch. Waiting for something to pounce at any moment. Alan, simply Alan, he's usually in the car eating all the Tunnocks tea cakes. He likes his Tunnocks tea. He's the only person I've ever seen eating 5 Tunnocks tea cakes in the space of 5 minutes. It's like one of the industrial garbage disposal machines. He had the foil off the Tunnocks tea cakes before they were out the packet. I bet he's sitting there watching the now. I bet his eyes tighten back to me. Good God, Arden, you had cancer. Good, you're better. Good man. Hi, David Icke's channel got deleted by YouTube. That's unbelievable. There's no free speech. How long before I'm deleted? How long before Doom Show's deleted? Just think, soon you'll only be able to come on here to watch kittens playing with balls of wool. I always try and supply my friends with hot chocolate and cakes. Alan likes a snack. I have noticed that. I wouldn't like to be in a plane crash with him. He'd probably gnaw me in the leg off before the plane hit the ground. Good, you stay well, Aaron. I know what it's. I know what cancer's like, and I know what it does to some. My mum's got cancer, and it, I don't really like talking about it, but there you go. You off to bed, Jill? Now, peeps, great chat. Well, Jill, you be dreaming about moons tonight and all different kind of things, and may you have a lovely dream. Catch you later, Jill. Thanks for being on. Have hot chocolate in the tea cake. Sounds very nice idea. Look, you can't be a ghost hunter unless you've got a box of Tunnocks tea cakes and hot chocolate. Coming up, Drew, when lockdown's over. Dobby Salt? Wait, what's your real name, Dobby Salt? What's your real name, Dobby Salt? Your first name? Thank you for those kind words, my friend. Aye, no bother. Time for another mint. Oh, fuck it. Let's do. I like sweeties. When Haunted Spirits was doing her video the other night, she was going on about no having polar mints for the horses. I eat polar mints all the time. Well, we go ghost hunting everywhere. We go, there's a castle in my village. There's, we go round about, there's an old asylum, hospital place near Haunted Spirits. Oh, right, Linda. That's right, I've got a memory. I've got a terrible memory. I know now. I didn't know. Let me give you the spanner of honour. There you go. I didn't know. That's right. Haunted Spirits in Drea. I know, I forgot. I've got a terrible memory. Terrible. What's that West Coast bright light in the sky? I'll have a look in a wee while when I go down for my coffee. When I go down for my tea. I always have a cup of tea before I go to my bed. I don't know why people say there's more caffeine in tea, but I find tea makes me sleep. I forgot all about it, Dobby, you know. I've got a terrible memory. I'm like a goldfish. I would like to see me inside a big water tank, ninja. Don't bother, Aaron. You've got a good channel. Oh, see how you were putting videos up, how to link your PS4 or PS5 through the live stream. You do know if you download Twitch, you can live stream your entire game through Twitch onto YouTube. I was going to do it tomorrow to see how it worked out. You'll need to... Have I not made you a moderator yet? Wait a minute, I'll make you a moderator. I've made you a moderator. It's easy, you just see the people's names. You just hit them above their name and it says add moderator. Moderators are great things. You know? What video games do I play? I play GTA 5 and Call of Duty, mostly GTA 5. See GTA 5 they know everybody's dressing up as a bloody alien. Green aliens and purple aliens. I've been shooting them all. Strange people, aren't they? You know? I like my Xbox One. When you going live, Haunted Spirits, you going live tomorrow? To tell us some spooky tales. Let's see what I can find in here. I seen something, I was just going to see if I can find it again. Can't find it. It's the same old thing, innit? You lose something, you can never find it again. What do you think of when you click on my page tonight, there's a picture of the hills and all that. I changed that to that. You're just learning to use the DS Lite. Oh. I'm waiting for the new Xbox. Now the purple and green aliens. I like sitting on top of a tower sniping them with my explosive rounds and my sniper rifle. And it says the war, the purple and protect the people. You may find, the working hard, channel friend. Yeah, purple versus green. Aliens GT5 having that. I shoot them all. Something in it. I'm not dressing up as a bloody purple alien or pink alien or whatever colour they are. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Can you know how much it is for the suit? 500, nearly 500,000 for a bloody suit in Xbox One. Bugger that. Used to play that when I discovered you do. What was I going to say? I was going to say something there and I've totally forgot. Don't you hate that? You're going to say something and you just totally forget. You know? But, aye, you can live stream from Twitch to YouTube. I was going to try it one night. You can watch me run about wildly, running paired defence people over and having fun. It's up to day. I mean, you're stuck in this daft quarantine. I get one walk a day with my dog. And that's it. I've been trying to stay away from shops. But you know what shops are like. I need to plug my phone in. I'm starting to run down. So, Andrina, you know any good ghost? Why don't you do a video one night, Haunted Spirits, and tell us a ghost story? My flat will be haunted. I stay in a big country, what's that, courthouse looking building. Looks like a building with big pillars and triangle at the top. It was a mansion house for Earl Elton. I bet you're sitting there the new with the silk dressing gown and the big pipe. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. I wish I could go ghost hunting again, but I ain't got by a while. I ain't got by a long time, guys. They're stuck. You know? Aye, there's life after death. Of course there's life after death. And Darina, she's got ghosties in her house. Haven't you, Darina? Haunted Spirits, I should say. Subscribe to Haunted Spirits, Aberneth. She'll tell you all about ghosties. Six apartment, social house. Nah, still, it's a nice house. Aye, what you need to do, Andrina, is make it really as creepy as possible. You want to light a couple of candles and turn the light right down. Ooh. Ooh. You could dress your man up with a sheet over his head and he could come in floating through the room. You know? Or tell Alan today, he'll come down and he'll put a sheet over his head and chuck a tonics tea cake to the other side of the room or something like that. You know? See, that's the thing. A ghost. If there's a life after death, which I think there is, right? Why would you want to stoat about a house for the rest of the time? Would you not rather go somewhere more interesting? I'm telling you, Willie, if you're watching me right now, put the sheet over your head, right? While Andrina's doing the ghosty thing, right? Let me just sort my phone here, it's doing a kind of funny thing. And then just come through the room, ooh, like that, I'm telling you. You'll be getting hundreds of subscribers. Now that's a spirit. I mean, think about it, right? If you're a ghost, right, and you don't want to go to the other side, you can haunt Earth. Why would you spend your time haunting an empty house or a house with folk in it? Would you not go and haunt like a brewery? Or somewhere more interesting? Willie's got a sore back. You know, Willie's got a sore back. I don't have Patreon, I've never signed up, no. But anyway, Willie's got a sore back. Oh, I don't know any help for that. I've got stuff there I could give you, but I can't give you it now because of the quarantine. It would take it rid of the sore back. Get rid of everything. I'm telling you. If put a sheet over yourself, right? And get them to hover through the room. Right, I'm telling you. Right? I'm telling you, it's got to be an ultimate video you would put up there. Catch you later, Alan. Take care. Thanks for coming. There you go, there, Bon Scott got the perfect idea. A nudist colony. Why not go there if you're a ghost? And just sit there. You know? Do your own thing. Whatever you're into. That's what I was going to say. I've got this stuff. Deep heat. It's no deep heat, it's Voltarol. Prescription strength. See this stuff? Wow. Voltarol. I use it all the time. It's great stuff. It's like a painkiller but in a gel form. You know? What's that? Aberneth. No, I've never set up Patreon. I don't know how to set it up, even if I did have it. A ghost doesn't ever speak to me. I've seen some strange things, but see, Haunted Spirits subscribe to her channel, and she does all that. She's the main ghosty hunter. I know it is. I use it all the time. I put it in my knee. I've got a sore knee. The next time I see Andrina or that, when the thing was out, I'll give you a tube. Ken, I've always wanted to go to a chiropractor. Tiger balm? What the hell, tiger balm? Has that not got like an antibiotic in it or something? I've heard about that tiger balm stuff. Ghosts. Andrina's seen a lot of ghosts, hasn't you, Andrina? In your house. I walked past my old house today. It was haunted. No, the Ouija board, no, I don't touch things like that. And Haunted Spirits probably does, but I don't. Andrina, put a link to your channel in the chat for people to click on you. There's some people want to subscribe to you. I'm just I do the ghost hunting with Haunted Spirits, so you go to her channel. See if I can find it for you really quick. For did you put it up yet? There you go, want it. Thanks Aberneth for subscribing to Haunted Spirits. She needs the subscribers, help her out. In my old house, I had weird things that happened to me. Oh, things, but I've got to remember when I moved out of that house, I was only 10. But I seen things like black shadows moving about at night. And my covers popped off my bed one night when I was a wee boy. I was about 8 years old, and something pulled my covers off my bed, and there was nobody else in the room. and you felt like you were getting watched all the time, like something was staring at you in the darkness in your room. It wasn't nice. It wasn't a nice spirit. Hello, Daryl. Welcome to the show. Should be on live for another 15 minutes or so. And Gina has got Haunted Spirits as a good channel. She does a lot of good stuff. But hopefully once I get my new car, we'll be going a lot of places to do different haunted places. Oh, my orb. My little friend. I think my course is haunted. Every time I'm doing a show in my car, I used to do the Chris and Alan show, but I can't really do that now because of the coronavirus. There was always an orb would float about in the car. And you can see it if you go back to my videos where I do the Chris and Alan show, just look back the way and you'll see them. You'll see the orb floating about. You know? That's... Aye, Tiger Balm. I'm not buy it all. I've always wanted to try it. But I'm my little orb, my little friend. Always there, you know, floating about. Maybe it'll be a relation, and it might be a pet, I don't know. That place where I was sitting, where I do the filming for the Chris and Alan show, that place is an old town. Where I sat, there was houses at one time. So I'm maybe thinking it's people that's maybe died in those houses. You know? I've seen all the films, Annabelle and that. I watched Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans. I watched one last night and it was London Bridge that had been moved into America. It was quite interesting. Horror movies are good. I like horror movies. Night of the Living Dead. Was it Saw? I like kind of films like that. You know? You know, that kind of thing. But honestly, you want to subscribe to Andrina's channel. She has got a great channel. Ken, I've been on here since half 9, that's 10:30, 11:30. Anyway, nearly 2 hours, guys. What's that? Just waiting for this to pop up. I see the chat and the telly, but I can't see it here. I'm just waiting for it to pop up on the YouTube. Chris, have you ever been up in the Warnock Head area? Aye, I've got my videos. If you go back all the way to my videos, I did the Warnock Head. See my videos at the very start of my channel. I've done a tour there and I've done the videos, the mines at Warnock Head. You should go up there. I love it. It's great up at Warnock Lead Hills, Warnock Head. I've seen all the paranormal nightmares. Too. That's quite good. The Thing 1982. That's quite a good movie. If you go back to my videos when I first started YouTube, you'll need to go back at least 2 years, 3 years, and you'll see the videos there of me at Warnock Head, at the mines. You can see into the mines and the pumping station and all that. It's quite interesting. Near Glasgow. I'm 20 odd miles to Glasgow. I'm next to Lanark. You used to go. Yeah, I love Lead Hills. Love Lead. I've always wanted to stay in Lead Hills. I actually looked into getting a cottage up there when I'm older. You're in a different country. Where are you from, Daryl? There's lots of people in here from America. What's that? Did I do it? Just waiting for it to pop up on my screen. You're writing. Moon V. What was 11? Where? In Killahole. Sounds like an interesting place. Dobby. Bolton, Indiana. Is that no big farming community in Indiana? Is that no famous for like corn farming and all that? Aye, I must admit, Aaron, that was really nice of Aaron. I already sent him a message, Haunted Spirits, saying thank you and all that. Rangers, Celtic. Oh, football talk. I'm going to put a box in my head and jump out my window. Kelly Hole between Dumfries and Ayr. I've been there. I've been through there. I've been there because I used to go. I've been there a few times. Been a while since I've been there, but I have been there. What's that? My name is an American version of the Scottish Colquhoun. Kilmarnock. I know people there too. But I didn't ask nothing. I don't know if it was somebody else who was talking to you. Oh no, I was asking, Daryl, you said you were from Indiana, didn't you? I was asking, is that no Indiana no a famous place for farming, like agriculture, you know, like the cornfields and stuff? Yeah, well, England. You like England? There you go, you've got a relative there in Haunted Spirits. A long lost relative. Oh, my bloody daft chair I've got is bloody uncomfy as anything. I think it was designed by Helga's House of Torture. I ken folk for Kilmarnock. I'm in a wee rural place called Douglas. Between Lanark and Ayer's no far from me. You live in a college town, Indiana, university. What's your subjects? What you learning to be? What you want to do in your adulthood? You want to be a doctor, a dentist, a vet? Aye, I know what it's like, moving away. You'll get home one day. Luglis Douglas. My village is famous for the Cameronian Regiment. You're 51, you're going to university? What, you're a teacher? Is that what you are? You're a teacher? Is that what you are? Daryl, you're a teacher? That must be fun. And there's wee kids running about everywhere. I seen what was meant to be Elon Musk satellites going over, and I thought to myself, what in God's name is that? And then I seen it in the news saying it was Elon Musk's. I've not seen them again, mind you. I've seen other strange things. Anthropology and physiology. What's anthropology? What is that? Anthropology? What's anthropology? What is that? I'm waiting for the chat to pop up so I can speak. You're not a student at the college or professor. I would like the title of professor. Sounds quite good to be called, hello, professor. I don't know. It'd be quite good being a professor, I suppose, you know. Things that folk learn. I hated the skill. And I hated going to college. What's that? Anthropology is the study of humanity. So what do you think of the people on Earth then? Do you think we're all raving lunatics? Boy Scott, I'm a PhD painter and decorator. You getting that Hitler was a painter and decorator? Bet you didn't that. He studied art. That's what happens when you're stuck in the house and you're not allowed out because of this quarantine. You've got to watch Discovery Channel shit. You just happen to live in a stupid college town. What do you think he is? Would you say I'm needing sectioned in a mental asylum? Or what do you think? An artist. Aye. He was an artist. And he went to when he was younger, when Hitler was younger, he was an artist. He painted and he came to London. This is why he didn't like the British, you know. He came to London and he went to the Royal something, I can't remember what it was, but it was something to do with artists anyway. And they told him to bugger off and he said his paintings were rubbish. And I think that's why they bombed the shit out of London during the war. You're listening while folding cloths. Well, I don't know, I've lost my tinfoil hat. Don't know where I put it. It was there somewhere. You know? But there's no many as conspiracy theorists left. YouTube's slowly banning everybody. See, there you go, Bon Scott. There you go. Your painting is amazing. You know? Look at all those lovely houses that you've probably painted. People probably walk past them and say, my God, look at that house. It looks lovely. There you go. Are you in Bitchu? On? No. No. I just do YouTube. I'm streaming for Streamlabs. Once I get to 1,000, I'll use the YouTube app. I need more kitchen foil, you know. I've not got any hats left, you know. I wonder if I could reuse the coronavirus mask. Wait a minute. It could be a... There you go. That didn't work there. Wait a minute, I could reuse these masks. These masks are meant to be designed to protect you for the coronavirus. I could... Look at that. It could be a... This is what happens when you... Stuck in the house like that. It could be a bald spot warmer. There you go. Patent this while it lasts, guys, and start selling it. A bald spot warmer. It's hurting my ears. Thing. There you go. I've just made one of you as a multi-millionaire. You'll patent that, and I'll see it on the cooking channel on Sky, or the, what do you call it, the shopping channel on Sky, the bald spot warmer. I'm telling you, you'll be famous. You've got a hard hat. Nah, you've not got the bald spot warmer. You know? I'm telling you, a new fashion exec, exactly. I'm telling you. You could tell it to these folk, you could say, listen, it's got to protect you for the coronavirus and keep your bald spot warm. Right, listen guys, that's at 11:30, just about. So it was a great stream tonight, and it was great having you all. I'll maybe do a stream on Monday night at 6:30 for about an hour. And I hope you all liked the show. So I'm going to go, guys, because this chair I'm sitting on is very painful. So, catch you later, guys. Take care. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. I might do a video. I don't know. See what's happening in the world. And I'll do a live stream on 6:30 on Monday. UK time. Catch you later, guys. Take care. Thanks for being here. Catch you later, Angina. Cheers. Oh, it's no bloody working now. I can't work this stupid. There we go. Catch you later, guys.